Okay, sometimes little debts occur, like nothing earth shattering, but enough to throw your budget a little bit off kilter. And I know you want to pay it down right away as soon as possible, but sometimes you just don't have the mental or physical capacity or literally the time to take on an extra side hustle. So there are a few effortless, in my opinion, effortless ways that we can pay down our debts. And I'll be right back after a little bit of happiness. Hang on. I love that tune. It's so uplifting. We could all use a little bit of uplifting, right? Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. I am Jan. I love to help people keep some more of their own hard-earned money. Could that be you? And if you've been here a while, mwah. If you just joined, mwah. Hope you stick around. Going to jump right into it. So I'm going to give a few effortless, in my opinion, effortless ways to save money. That way you could pay down your debt. One of them is to quit paying for outside lunches. Now, I know we've heard it all before, but when we're trying to really, really realize that we want to get rid of that random, unexpected, not humongous, but just get rid of that little debt. That way it doesn't grow into a big debt. You see where I'm going with that? So, one thing that's great to do and a great way to go is utilize the stuff that you have from home. You already know you're going to like it because you've eaten it from home. Perhaps come up with a different way to prepare it, but use that as your lunch and don't pay for outside lunches. I know outside lunches could be a little fortune right there. And the next point is actually similar because it's kind of related to it. Okay. Like I was going to say, fall in love with do-over meals. I don't call them leftovers; I call them do-overs because you're really recreating a meal. And then it says they make amazing lunches during the week. Yes, it's totally related and it's totally true. So instead of having the attitude, leftovers, I have the attitude, yay, I don't have to cook extra tonight. All I have to do is do something different with it or just heat and eat it. If I like it the way it is originally, I have no problem having the same exact thing the next day or the day after. But so you don't get bored, you can recreate it into something else. But if you like it in its original state, just heat it up. This has helped save me a lot of money. Buy those, those pitchers of water that come with the filter, the Brita ones. I don't make a dime for saying this, but Brita filters work. I'm telling you the idea. I used to waste so much money on bottled water. Plus, it was a pain in the neck, the recycling, blah, blah, blah. This whole thing is just so much easier. And when I did the math, I was astonished to see how much money was literally being going down the what drain. To me, by buying that system, they're very inexpensive and it comes with the original filter the first time around. I have found that for me, all I need are 6 filters a year. I think every 30 to 60 days you change it. I keep checking and because you tap on the light and it usually doesn't turn red for me for about 6 weeks, about 6 to 8 weeks. So you really do get a bang for it. You really do get your money's worth. Do the math and you'll see. So that's effortless. Next, pay cash for almost everything. Avoid the temptation of putting things on credit, on those slow pay things, whatever. It all adds up. It all adds up at the end of the day. If I can't pay for something outright, or if I know that there's no way it can be paid for when the bill comes in, the billing statement comes back, I'm not going to get it. I'll just wait until I'm comfortable to know that thing will get paid immediately. For me, that works. But especially since you're already trying to pay off an unexpected little debt, which is the goal, to knock that down, right? That's the goal. So we don't want to add any more wood to the fire at all. So avoid that at all costs. Now, speaking of the homemade lunch and everything, a lot of people say, "Oh, but I'm sick and tired of eating in the same place." Like if you're eating your lunch in a stuffy office, right? For example, take the lunch that you already brought in. Just step away. If you have a local park or just outside your office building, maybe there are benches or a little courtyard. You could just walk around the block or something, whatever. Find a little place where you could sit down and nestle and just go, "Oh, I'm not at that office, different environment." You'd be shocked and amazed to feel like as if you went out to eat. Because sometimes people go out to eat literally just for the change of environment. This way, you'll have your change of environment at a tiny cost. The lunch that you already had because you brought it in. See where I'm going with that? That is a true savings, for real and for true. Next, the way we look at things. I enjoy frugality almost as if a game. I make a game out of it. Here's the reason why I like doing frugal stuff. Number one, I'm always the winner. That's the biggest reason. No matter what happens, if I do something frugally with the right best intention in mind, I don't come away the loser. I always come out the winner. Name how many games in life where the person always comes out the winner. It's never a loser in my mind's eye, anyway. So being frugal is fun. I make a game out of it. It's all how you look at it. It's like when some people say, well, that's just a half a cup of tea. And some people will say, oh, no, that's a half a cup. And some people will say, but it's half empty, like the half glass of water, so on and so forth. It's all how one looks at something. I'm telling you, negative thinking is never good. Never good. This is the truth. Did you ever notice at the end of the holiday season, the Christmas holiday season to be specific, did you ever notice that before you even blink an eyelash, they're putting out the Valentine's Day candy? Ever notice that? It's like they even leave the red background on the shelves in the store, and which is smart. I mean, going to have the red display, whatever. So while you're buying your 50% off candy at the end of Christmas, which is a really smart thing to do, buy extra because before you do blink an eyelash, it's literally Valentine's Day. So things are wrapped in red packaging or gold packaging. It looks so festive. And then in just a couple of short weeks, you come away a winner at half price. People think that doing these little things makes no difference. That is not true. Everything adds up accumulatively. Sit down and do the math. Let's suppose that you ran up your bill an extra $200. Easily, you could find ways. In my honest opinion and in my experience, easily one can find ways where they could cut back, not have to take a side hustle to pay that unexpected random debt, the $200, for example. Find little ways. It all adds up. And don't give up. Don't give up because of naysayers. That's why I'm going to play you this video clip. You just keep on going and keep on keeping on. Have an amazing, fantastic upcoming week. Where does the time go? Take good care of yourself and your wonderful family. But of course, a little bit of happy music again. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Don't forget to take good care of yourself and your wonderful family. Thank you so much.